Hello everyone, welcome back to another Minifig Monday. Today we'll be taking a look at the Armor, a very unique character from the Mandalorian series. And she only appears in one set, this figure. She's exclusive to the Armor's Mandalorian Forge, which is a $30 Target exclusive set, I guess, for whatever reason. And yeah, she makes her only appearance there, and she is a character we haven't had before, like as a figure, so that's great. It's most of the Mandalorian, or like I guess all of them are characters we haven't seen as figures before, but whatever. She does have two accessories. She's pretty awesome. I only have a couple complaints. We'll get to that later. We'll give you a 360 degree of the armor. She's pretty cool. As her name implies, she builds armor for the Mandalorian and other Mandalorians in the show. She's not, I'd say she's not a main character. She's like a very important supporting character. But yeah, she's basically the leader of the clan that Mando is a part of. I think it's called like Clan Vizsla, something like that. It's a interesting clan. Other Mandalorians like Bo-Katan call it a cult, but whatever. That's just what she thinks. Yeah, this figure's great. I will actually use a green blade for at least the next couple ones, because she's a neutral character. We don't really know who she is, like what she looks like under the helmet, and we don't really know like a lot about her, but I think that's what makes her so interesting. Um, yeah, she's great. She is actually voiced by Emily Swallow in the series, so that's interesting if you wanted to know that. Her detailing is really nice. I wanted to talk about her accessories first, like we always do. So here is the hammer. It's pretty awesome. It's just like a regular hammer piece, but it looks nice. And you actually get two of them, which is kind of nice. Um, and yeah, it's used to like, forge the metal, just smelt it down and bang on it and just make it, forge it. And that's cool. It's a nice piece. This is interesting. This is a tong, a pair of tongs, I guess. I don't know what this is called. Like some kind of grabber device. And it's built with two pieces. It's kind of neat. And what's cool is you can actually get a piece of Beskar that comes in the set. It's just this little um, ingot piece in gunmetal. And you can take that and clip it onto here. And they also give you this random stick, box on a stick. That's what I'm going to call it. It's this thing, and you can like put the Beskar in there and pretend to like break it down. It's kind of cool. It makes sense in the actual set. We'll take a look at that on its own, or in the review. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this as well. This chunky box on a stick. That's what also comes with her. She has a lot of accessories, which she should. She kind of just owns the forge, so it's her job to make sure that the armor gets, melted down and forged into stuff. Let me take the hammer out of her hand. Well, I'll just leave it. Her detailing is really great. I will say my only complaint is the fact that we don't really get like a fur, like a fabric fur piece. Like it's just like printed, which is fine. But it could have been nice if it was like actually over her shoulders, And I think the bigger problem for me is the fact that she doesn't have like an actual skirt. It's just printed, which again is fine, but I would have liked to see like an actual skirt, like going down here. I have like a couple skirt pieces, so I can probably make that work. But yeah, it's not even that big of a deal. I'm just, just saying the nitpicks. Um, her detail is really nice. In the show, she wears like this really interesting, like, armor, and then she has fur over it. It's really cool. And she's got like this great belt with all these forging tools. She's got a nice bronze chest plate here. You can see the fur, a little bit of that, peeking out on the shoulders. Again, I wish it was an actual piece, but doesn't matter that much. She does have her skirt printed on, which is a little awkward, but it looks nice enough. And she does have some more details, even on her feet, which is great. You can see her metal shoes, I guess. Maybe that's what that's supposed to be. She does have back printing as well, which is nice. It's more of the fur cape, so you can see more of that. What That's actually kind of cool. I like how it's like 3D almost. The detail that they put into it. It looks really nice. Um, you can see the back of her helmet. We'll talk about that in a minute. Her color scheme is really cool. It's like almost old-fashioned. Like it's got like this dark gray with this golden and then some brown. It looks really nice. She looks really accurate to her, like her on-screen version, which is what you want. Um, and let's talk about the helmet. The helmet, people really have an issue with that. They don't like that it's a reuse of the Gar Saxon helmet from the Mandalorian Starfighter, which is a wonderful set. I actually don't have a problem with this being reused. I think it's fine, like it works. It's not exactly accurate, but honestly, what are they gonna do? Um, I mean, they could have made a new piece, but it's not that big of a deal. It's really a great piece. There is no head under here. There's no face. She doesn't show her face in the show, so it makes sense that there's no, like, actual face for her. But let's take a look at the helmet up close, maybe. If it wants to focus, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe you can see it better. Whatever. Just have it focus over here then. It's really great. It gives me Golden Knight vibes. It's like very, very reminiscent of that. She does have a dip in her visor, like all the other female Mandalorians. Like for example, this one is from a different set, but she has the same like dip in the visor, so you can tell it's like a female. And it's really nice shaping. The printing is a little bit awkward. Like if you look at it from a certain angle like this, you can see the line is like going up. And mine is a little bit off to this side, but that's fine. I don't really care. The visor is the coolest part, I think. And it looks really great. I like the horns. They're like gunmetal, which is cool. There's 4 of them. In the show, they're a little bit different, but there's limitations. There's the back, and there's the inside. Kind of thick, but yeah, it's a cool piece. And it works really well for her. Yeah, that's the armor. She's great in the show and as a figure. I think she's like the most important part of the set because she's like the leader, like the one that's telling Mando what to do, basically, and like all the other ones. So she's like, somehow she became the leader of the clan, which is kind of cool. I want to see the backstory, but then again, I don't because it'll kind of like ruin the mystery. So I don't know. There's like pros and cons to like showing the backstories, but yeah, like it's cool that we finally get her. I don't think we'll ever see her as a minifig in a set again. I don't think so. Like she's not that important that we get 2 or 3 sets for her. I think we'll just get this one, which is fine. She actually does appear in the Book of Boba Fett as well, which is great because we thought she died, and so that was nice to get her again. Even in a small part, it was just great to see her again. She'll probably be in Mando Season 3, maybe like a cameo or something. Like, that would be kind of neat. But yeah, as a minifig, I think they did her really well. Again, my only complaint is that we don't get a skirt or like a fur coat thing. But, I mean, you can find that online, like both of those. So it's not that, like, disappointing. But I'm just happy to have her. Like, she's like one of my favorites from the show. So to get her as a figure is like so great. And in a cheap set too. You know, normally Lego puts like the rare characters in like expensive sets and you have to be forced to pay like hundreds of dollars. But for this case, no, it's only in a $30 set. And soon it'll be like 24 or 25, so that's gonna be nice. Highly recommend this set just for the figures. Yeah, fantastic. We got a new character, and she's exclusive. We most likely will never see her in a set again, and they could surprise us. But that's the armor. Really great, just all around. Just an awesome figure. I love the helmet. Love the details. love the accessories, love the forge. So it's just a win all around. I was really anticipating the set just for this figure, and it did not disappoint. So that's great. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. We'll take a look at the other ones next. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Do you like the armor? Do you not? What do you think of her in the show and as a figure? Let me know down below. And have an awesome day. Take care.